So 2023 was a pretty incredible and monumental year for us. We traveled for the whole entire year from beginning to end. We went to 18 different countries across 3 different continents. We climbed a mountain. We rode bikes down the most dangerous road in the world. We learned to surf. Oh no, we learned to surf in the last year. I mean, we saw iconic monuments like Big Ben. That was incredible. We learned how to hitchhike. We started workawaying, which has like totally changed the game for us. We got to meet so many cool people through workawaying.
So Lindsay's doing cow soy again tonight, and tonight she's vowed to not eat it with a fork, which is big for her.
So I think the key is to pick up the noodles with the chopsticks, right? Put it on the spoon with the broth. Maybe add like this mushroom.
And then eat it. All right, Charlie, what are you having?
Fried rice with cashews and a bunch of vegetables. My highlight for this year, and probably will be like the highlight for a very long time for me, was definitely climbing Mount Potosi. And I think you're gonna say the same, aren't you?
Oh yeah. My 2 favorite places that we were this year, not that like there needs to be favorites, but if I had to say my 2 favorite places, I would say Sweden and Thailand. Love these countries.
My favorite video we made this year was definitely Göbekli Tepe, because that video turned out amazing. And then my second favorite might have been Rila. Yeah, that was my second. All right, so right now the camera, as you can see, is shooting. It's shooting every like 2 seconds with a really long exposure. And that's what it's shooting. It's shooting Lindsay and all these people walking past it. We're gonna make like a pretty cool kind of like time lapse that we'll show you right now. And that time lapse is gonna go in an upcoming video. It'll be like our first post of the new year.
It was so funny standing there, honestly. Like, I actually don't really feel embarrassed. I just feel like people will like step in front of me and be like, oh sorry, and then I just have to stand there like a
Yeah. That's right. So many people try to apologize to you and you couldn't even like respond to them.
I couldn't even look at them.
Oh, it was so awkward to watch. Sorry, I'm just repeating it in case the mic didn't pick you up. It's so loud out here. Our New Year's is, you're along for it. It's basically gonna be this. Like, we're just out here at the night market. We got the cameras, we got the gear, gonna fly the drone. And yeah, we're just like collecting footage to use in an upcoming video and making this video with you guys. That being said, my throat's a little sore, so we're gonna quench that thirst with a watermelon smoothie. Let's go get one.
Yay, watermelon!
They come with little handles here.
Yeah.
I guess like so you can walk around and not get your hands too cold. You carry like a little baggie. Delish. We just flew the drone. I could have got better shots, but I definitely played it on the side of like being cautious because there's a lot of wires and it's pitch black out here. So I stayed up pretty high above the walking street. I still think the shots turned out pretty cool. I'm just not willing to take the risk considering it's a brand new drone. I don't want to go through that again.
These 2 tofu, please.
Bye, thank you. I got spicy on mine. I'm a little worried because it's when you get spicy in Thailand.
Yeah, it's actually spicy here. This is such a nice little snack.
Yeah, good snack, huh?
Yeah.
Big part of New Year's for me every year is setting intentions. Our 2023 New Year's resolutions.
One of my biggest goals is to step up my cinematography game. I just want to learn more about how cameras work, how to dial in colors in Premiere Pro, how to edit photos. I forgot that I even set that goal last year, but dude, I hit that out of the park. I got so much better at taking shots, editing photos, taking photos, all of it.
The road to 1 million has begun. We did not hit 1 million subscribers last year. Maybe this year. I don't know if I even want to set that as a goal again. Maybe we'll be a little bit more realistic and say 100,000 subscribers in 2024.
Second goal, Spanish. I need to learn more Spanish.
I did learn more Spanish than what I knew at that point, but as soon as we left South America, my Spanish just went.
By April of this year, I would like to see 100,000 views per video. Dude, what was I thinking with these goals last year?
You had lofty goals.
Yeah, I guess like shoot for the stars and hit the moon is kind of what I was thinking. We're doing like 1,000 views a video right now. But all these like channel goals and stuff, like I think the lesson here for me is that like despite thinking that like life revolves around these numbers, these like sub counts and view counts, we had the best year of our lives, and like as far as numbers go, it was definitely like the worst in a very long time. That's because they're not related. I think that was the lesson in 2023 for me, was that in 2022, 2021, 2020, I really did let how many views we got per video and how many subs we had. It represented everything to me. if we weren't getting 100,000 views a drum cover, that was my whole life, was just watching those numbers go up. Every day I just obsessed over what the numbers were at and how to get them to move further. But that seems so silly in hindsight. Like I get why none of these things came true. I needed to like learn this lesson of like, hey, life is lived outside of whatever your YouTube following is, your Instagram following, and like, yeah, learning to let go of those things has been huge for me this year. So I don't even want to set any of those kinds of goals going into 2024.
And my third one is gonna be continuing to do things that scare me regularly. I did do that, but I think I can do it more this year. Turn up the volume on that one a little bit.
I want to start teaching yoga.
Yo.
I nailed this one.
Yeah.
I taught yoga
Maybe 100?
maybe 100 classes this year. Every workaway we went to, I basically just met other people at the workaway and said like, hey, do you practice yoga? And if it was a yes, I said, awesome, I teach. Let's wake up a little earlier and do it in the morning. Or if they said no, I said, do you want to try it? I like teach yoga and I can show you the basics. And I did a bunch of classes with like complete beginners and showed them like the beginning ropes of yoga. Recently, I started a yoga channel on YouTube called Yoga with Wyatt. I'm really happy with that channel and I cannot wait to invest more time and energy in it in 2024. Something that I'm really hoping happens in 2024 that I really want to manifest and bring about is when we go to India, I want to do a yoga teacher training and actually get like the certification. This year for I think both Lindsay and I is a year of manifesting our dreams, our dream lifestyle, dream destinations, dream experiences. We really spent like a lot of 2023 working through like ourselves and working on ourselves and just working through like a lot of things that we had to clear in our lives so that we could like be present and really just enjoy our travels. We're so much clearer about who we are as people and what we want out of life. Really excited for 2024 because I just plan on actualizing. I'm just so clear and focused on what I want out of life and I can go after it and it doesn't feel like there's any roadblocks in my way anymore.
Here are our actual travel plans for 2024 so far. We're gonna stay here in the Southeast Asia region until June. So that means we're gonna be moving on land through Cambodia and Vietnam. We're gonna be taking flights to Malaysia, Indonesia. As of June, we're going back to Europe and we're gonna be staying with our workaway hosts from Sweden again for 3 months.
Yeah, so we'll be in Europe for 3 months. We'll be doing like using Sweden as a base and then taking like weekend trips all over Europe, doing some camping, some challenges in different countries.
And then after Europe, so we're gonna be ending Europe at the end of August, we are going to India.
Thank you Trisha and William, you're our first 2 YouTube members. Really appreciate you guys. If you're seeing this video and you haven't joined the Discord yet, make sure to go on Discord, set up an account if you don't already have one, and then sync your Discord to your YouTube, and the Discord app will actually know right away that we have a server and you belong to it, and it'll drop you into that server.
So that's the end of this video. This is the last video we're making in 2023 because it's literally 2024 in a couple of hours. We love you all so much. The patrons, the members, all of you mean the world to us, and you're really the reason why we're able to keep traveling and a huge part of our inspiration to keep creating videos because people like you guys care. So thank you. And we'll see you next year. Happy New Year's.